What up, it's Guru Jojo. In this video, I want to speak about hair and how your hair, like especially the hair that's on your head, is ultimately a distractor from your beauty a lot of the time. Hair is mostly just like dead energy, to be honest. And it's utilized for things like sex appeal, to be honest. But a lot of times hair is utilized as a distraction. It's a distractor type of energy. This is the reason why, too, like hair is used as a sex symbol a lot of times. Hair is used as a signal for things. We all kind of know this. It's like pretty obvious that hair is like, this is the reason why in a lot of religions hair is covered. Okay. But also too, it's the reason why there's so many different hairstyles. In this particular video, I'm going to speak a little bit about dreadlocks as well. And I want to go over like just what the meaning of hair is. Like at the end of the day, hair is basically like an hidden energy that is actually being exposed. And it does not determine your overall health. It determines more so a portion of your health. Hair is a sex symbol because it's subconsciously giving off information about, I feel like your hormonal balances in the sense. And so, I feel like too much hair could attract the wrong people. I've always felt like that. If you have too much hair, in a sense, or if you're showing off too much hair, it's a conductor for the wrong people. Because like I said, hair is a sexual symbol. At the same time, not having enough hair means that all of it's like hidden. So then it also can conduct the wrong energies too. So it's like weird. I feel like hair is like something that's like really important. And it's only like a recent thought that I've had, and I've realized that hair is a distractor from something. A lot of times hair distracts from people's insecurities. Like hair naturally is a tool that people sometimes use for insecurity. You could tell when people are more secure because they will literally just friggin' buzz off their flipping hair. You know what I'm saying? Because this is now trying to cut off a distraction and bring the focal point on the face. This is the reason why models, a lot of the time, if you ever watch America's Next Top Model and stuff, what do they usually do? They usually cut off their hair because modeling is focused upon the face the most and the body next. That's why other types of modeling is specific, like hand modeling and hair model. Like there's hair models probably too. But when you want to be a regular model and you have too much hair, I feel like your hair is a distraction from your beauty. Now, I'm not saying this to try to persuade people to cut their hair. This is literally just random thoughts that I've received. I'm like, yo, hair is a distraction from people's beauty. Like I realized that shit. Like hair distracts beauty and it attracts lower vibrational energies. Now, when it comes to things like dreadlocks and stuff, these hairstyles are very, 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 very deeply ingrained in meaning and subconsciously influence others. And every time someone has dreadlocks, I kind of like, I'm more watchful because dreadlocks, they are conductors of fearful and insecure people. This is good for people whose intentions are to help these people, to help others in some way. This is a huge issue for someone who doesn't have good intentions, meaning they have the hairstyle of dreadlocks, meaning they are trying to conduct insecure individuals in their path but they have bad intentions. Dreadlocks is an easy conductor. It is easily a hairstyle for a lot of narcissists, I feel like. Now, I say that without meaning at all that people with dreadlocks are narcissists. No, I did not say that. I'm saying that people with dreadlocks, I feel like, have a high probability of being narcissistic if their intentions aren't to help others. Because these are people that are trying to draw in insecure people. And thus, this is a tool to easily utilize to be narcissistic. Because you could simply you're drawing in insecure people. It's easy to control them. That's a tool for narcissism. Now, in addition to this though, sometimes people are using dreadlocks for other reasons. They appear like they have their shit together. They're trying to help you. They're the ones that need help. So this is where there's a huge issue, I feel like, with dreadlocks. Another issue with dreadlocks is that it locks in energy. So it can make you very, 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 very focused on yourself, and your own issues, your own intentions. You're blocking off the needs of others. You only care about you're locking in the electrical circuitry. Dread. You're locking in insecurity. So it's like, are you locking in insecurity to help other insecure people? Or are you locking in insecurity to help yourself? This is a problem. This is the questions that I have. These are my concerns. Another issue with dreadlocks is that the people who just randomly will cut off all of their locks. And also too, the people who have false locks today. And there's people who cut off their locks, they save them, and they reattach them. You're literally sewing back on the devil onto your flipping energy. Like, that's a very demonic thing to do. To cut off your dreadlocks, save them, and then reattach them. It's almost like when you decided to start a new path in your life, you said, I'm not sure if I really want to leave this situation. People that cut off their dreads and then save them, you have ulterior motives. You're running away from something. You thought that if you cut off your dreadlocks, that you don't have to pay this bill that you keep getting a flipping letter about in the mail. Too many negative things. You want to run away from that, so you cut off your flipping dreadlocks. And then when you think like time is like, enough time has passed, oh, let me reattach my dreadlocks so I can get my thoughts back. Like, no, that's demonic as hell. You're gonna reface a situation that mirrors what you tried to escape when you previously had the dreads on your head. And it's probably gonna be a worse situation, because everything just keeps getting worse. Like, things don't get better until you deal with them. They actually start to just get worse. I don't know who decided to do this, like, dreadlock reattachment. That shit is dangerous. And I know I may be seeming dramatic, but just think about it. You're cutting off a cycle in your life, and then you decide to reattach that cycle onto your life. Like, you think you're going to get your ex-girlfriend back because you reattach your dreadlocks? Like, I don't know. I just think some of y'all are just different. Like, if you cut off a cycle, just cut it off and leave it alone. If you're not sure, then don't cut it off. I don't know. Now, at the same time, the question becomes like, why would somebody why was this even invented? I feel like back in the day, it made sense to have, because you were trying to connect people that were like-minded together, people that have similar insecurities. You're trying to connect them together and help each other out in times where it was needed, in times where you could have felt like you were in danger. But today, again, as everything is, people are utilizing these things for the wrong reasons. So I'm just saying, be aware of, these people with certain hairstyles, with dreadlocks, because again, it's a conductor for insecurity. And I'm not trying to start no problems with nobody or any of that shit. Don't get mad at me because I'm putting out these messages. This is stuff that I be concerned about, that I just wonder, like, not everybody's meant to have dreadlocks. Like, some of y'all like to do things to be trendy, and subconsciously you're just trying to attract insecure people for the wrong reasons. If you're attracting people that are needy, people that are insecure, you better be doing it for the right reasons. That's all I'm saying. And sometimes this is not necessarily about doing things for the right reasons, but it's also an eye opener for those people who are wondering why. You ever wonder, like, why you're attracting certain people? If you're trying to transform into a particular lifestyle, like, let's say that you're trying to now make like a little bit more of a living off of the stuff that you're doing, but you are putting out an image that is attracting a particular group of people. That's why. So like certain hairstyles, I feel like dreadlocks and stuff, you're actually sacrificing yourself in a sense. Like you're actually subconsciously you're choosing to sacrifice yourself in a sense to help those in need, those in lower states of insecurity, believe it or not. So you got to think about these images that we put out. We have to think about these images we put out subconsciously. Boom.